Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Cain gets his lead at first, nobody out. Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Travis Shaw is on deck. Before the payoff pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. To the second baseman, and they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
The 1-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to see how he finishes down the stretch.
Dero, what's been amazing to me is how...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Freddie Peralta gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Peralta is up over 200 innings of work on the year, and in that time, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting third.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Throw down to second. High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Reds leave 1, and this is still a nothing. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Full count, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers.
Yeah, guys, this isn't...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, giving him an even 150. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. 0-1 there, but came up empty.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And this one misses to Braun. It's ball 4. Digging in, Orlando Arcia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Braun on at first, nobody out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Peralta. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cain carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. And a full count to Cain, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here, huge.
The next 3-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again. So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Moustakas has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7. The center
So
fielder.
here's Matt Kemp now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Liner towards second, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Tanner Roark. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Travis Shaw. First time up, he went down looking.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at-bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
1-1. It's taken below the zone for a ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. A ball and 2 strikes. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. Stepping up now, Jesse Winker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted down the line in left. Braun on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now for the Reds,
Eugenio
Suarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Scooter Gennett would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
A dive, but it's off his glove. A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Here's Ryan Braun now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Fastball just inside. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Orlando Arcia.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Now another 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Gennett has it for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Center fielder, Matt.
Struck him out.
Now batting.
Next up will be Kyle
catcher,
Farmer. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
3-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Now back.
Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Shaw brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on Nevada will take care. Derek Dietrich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Reds, number 22.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in once again, Jose Peraza. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Runners back. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Peraza rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive it, another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The third baseman, Eugenio.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Stepping in now, Scooter Gennett. Line towards center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Set the deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the Tyler Mahle takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30.
Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. Nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Hit softly down the line at first. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
There's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Eric Thames will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. So 3 runs. Jacob Barnes will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 50, Jacob Barnes.
So striding forward now, Kyle Farmer, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Tucker Barnhart will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Tucker Barnhart.
Farmer aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. There's 1. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side. Amir Garrett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. In now, Travis Shaw. And it's fouled away. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 2-2.
2-2.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Jeanette is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Striding in, Jesus Aguilar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the pitch. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Mike Moustakas, first in the league in home runs, and he added 1 more to his total earlier in this game.
Man, I can see myself in the Texas Rangers dugout right now, and the hitting coach Rudy Jaramillo would always say, batting average will fluctuate, but they can never take away ribbies and homers, and this guy just keeps adding to the total.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. Jeanette has it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. In is Joey Votto now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard hit towards center. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Shaw gloves it to second for 1. Relayed to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires the side. None left for Cincinnati. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Sal Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Ryan Braun. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Votto in foul ground. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they move out in front 7-6. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. Corey Spangenberg will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Peraza backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. Prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Popped up. Jeanette waits on it, and that ends the inning. Alex Claudio is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Alex Claudio.
Ready now, Scooter Jeanette, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Corey Knebel takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Irvin gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Yasiel Puig becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Kemp is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Kyle Farmer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2 balls and a strike to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Jose Iglesias will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
For the Reds.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Winker looking up. Gone! Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Cody Reed will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Cody Reed. Now catching and batting 9. Number 12. Kurt Casale.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Puig is there, 1 away. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Yasmani Grandal will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Iglesias is up with it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Kurt Casale, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And 2-2. Full count to Jose Peraza. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone. Into the box now, Jesse Winker. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 19.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He brings it in, and the Brewers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 9-7, the final score in this ball game.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Very high, 2-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a drive out to left center field. Cain on his way to second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll be back in standing up. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. DeSclafani, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed today.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do? And he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
That is big. The third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Travis Shaw is the second out of the opening frame. A ball and 2 strikes now. Aguilar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 7. The left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Batting 8. The shortstop.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. The set, and the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Blandino's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Brewers. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Batting third.
Standing in, Joey Votto, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Down the first baseline, Aguilar scoops it up. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this. So here now's the pitcher, Ulysses Chacin. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Ball 3.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And a fastball here is swung on and sent out toward Kemp in center field. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. High in the air out to center field. Cain is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Mike Moustakas, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Barnhart has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. And that's the 2nd out. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the 3rd. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Yasmani Grandal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 3-2 one more time. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. He drew a walk his first time up. 1-2 now. Shaw is off at first with 2 away. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Batting it, the second baseman.
So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third. And that'll bring up Alex Blandino. 3-2 full count. Another payoff pitch. Fouled off. Another full count offering on its way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. Back to the top of the order now, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Ball even at 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Once again, a 3-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez.
The shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the pitcher Ulyss Chacin starts to dig in. Takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base runner.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Chacin, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Blandino has got it. Into the box now, Jesse Winker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is pulled into right. Yelich back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 7.
Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. And the inning is over. Reds. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He had that 2-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Barnhart. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Next for Milwaukee.
Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Count even at 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Barnhart. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Aguilar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter on that
one. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So digging in now Tucker Barnhart hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.